Hey, this is Megan. Before we got into the episode, we kind of wanted to use whatever attention we're getting right now to draw some attention to what's going on in Palestine. There is an ongoing genocide that everyone should care about to some extent. I know it's really overwhelming to try to keep track of everything that's going on in the world, but this is a time-sensitive matter. The population of Palestine just keeps getting smaller and smaller. The devastation with food insecurity, having access to clean water, having access to medical care, having access to somewhere to just live and not be bombed is a problem. So we wanted to make sure that we were doing whatever we could on our end, on the other side of the world, and as people that don't have a lot of money. But to kind of give you guys a brief overview of the conflict, it's essentially a dispute over land. It's a very nuanced issue that's been going on for centuries, but my understanding is that in the aftermath of World War II, the land was split into Israel and Palestine, and Israel has been trying to wipe out the Palestinian people ever since, and it's kind of been a conflict going back and forth. And I know that there's been a lot of accusations of anti-Semitism if you're on the Palestinian side, but I don't think there's anything inherently anti-Semitic about believing that an ethnic cleansing is wrong and that it should be stopped. So, and there's a lot of Jewish kids on college campuses rallying as well, so it's really not anti-Semitic to care about an entire population of people being starved and brutally murdered. So if there's anything that you can do to donate money or just to be informed and talk about it to other people, we're going to put some resources for that in our description on YouTube, and there's some in our Instagram bio. There's a link to resources for Palestine, and just really anything you can do, even if you just want to Google it. We just wanted to draw some attention to the matter. Anyway, we can get into the episode now. Thanks, guys.
Hey pals, buds, and lovelies. Welcome to Mooning and Musing with
Megan
and Hannah.
Recently, we've been mooning and musing over our first episode that we recorded.
This is so funny because we're recording this the day before, our premiere.
And this is being a little presumptuous, assuming that this is actually going to make it out tomorrow. If it doesn't, you know what happened.
Yeah.
But this should be out on May 15th. But we wanted to address some lies that we said in our first episode. If you want to get into that.
Yeah, man. So we watched back our first episode because it's getting ready to be released. So we were like, hey, maybe we should just check everything that we were talking about.
Yeah.
Hey, what did we even talk about? So the fact that my brain is like, what a baby, and that was like maybe like a month.
We were like so naive.
That was like a month or two ago. I don't know.
It was in March.
Yeah, so really, it's a May right now.
Yeah.
But we're saying, our next episode we're gonna talk about this and this, and then we're gonna dive into this, and we're gonna have music every week. And I was just like, lies, deception.
The babies. LOL. We really thought that's who we were gonna be. But yeah. So the first lie I'd like to address. There will not be a playlist for every single episode. We will be concocting a playlist for the season. Yes, and we will put that into the description of this video. And I kind of addressed it in the bio of the last video, but if y'all even read that, I never do. So
I guess I will now.
Yeah, now that I know the effort that goes in, I probably will start checking them out.
Sorry, everybody that I don't read that.
Yep.
I'll do it every time. Yeah, I'm so sorry.
And we also said the next episode was going to be about Chapel Roan and sexuality.
Yeah, hey man, that's a lot to talk about. Fun fact, I don't know if anybody knows that, but
we sat down to record that sexuality episode.
We thought I think
5 times.
We were like we're comfortable like talking about it all the time, but then we were like really getting into the intricacies and how we both started out differently, and then it really just got so
we learned some things about ourselves in that process.
Yeah, about ourselves really and the other person. That was really fun.
There were so many times we were recording and I would go, wait.
It was, and then we got uncomfortable. Like my hands were sweating. So.
Yeah, and this is kind of that episode. it seemed like it was going too deep, because this is kind of my way of, like, I didn't ever come out really to my entire family because I didn't, like, they just wouldn't care. So I just never, and I haven't had a same-sex partner where it would, like, need to come out. Not that you ever need to have a partner for it to come out, but for me, I was just like, there's no point. But now they're gonna know if they listen to this. Yeah. So I felt weird being like this, talking about, like, different experiences I had, and that being how I came out to everyone. So that was weird too. That was a layer of it. One might say.
Yeah. Yeah, and I had a different story with that, so.
Yeah. So there was a lot of lies and deception in the first episode. I do hope you all get to this one after the first one, because I think we've grown a lot. Yeah. But we still wanted to put that one out because it shows how much we've grown and how much effort.
Yeah, in just the short amount of time that we have been giving our entire 100% maximum effort into this. So, yeah.
We've also learned some things about ourselves, about what that means for us, because our brains work so differently. Like, before, I'm just talking about the whole podcast experience now. We sat down, when we started making this, we were like, we're going to be rigid, this, and this.
Okay,
so delusional.
So, like, the difference
we don't even know
between
ourselves.
Filming. So I really hope people are gonna just listen, or please watch too. But watch that first one and then watch this, because so in our first one we were like already laughing because we both had our laptops and we had our little notebooks. And
we've already like abandoned that.
Yeah, dude.
We abandoned that somewhere in the sexuality episode.
Yeah,
journey.
it's like I felt too like I couldn't get comfortable because it looked too businessy. And I was just like, that's a lot of work, man. I just wanted to chill on a couch.
That's not us. That has its place though. It really does. Brittany Broski does it so well.
Oh my god, yeah.
And today is a Broski Tuesday, so we get to watch that later. I forgot about that.
I'm actually really excited about that.
Two Idiot Girls also comes out on Tuesdays.
I'm also really excited about that.
We gotta give props where we learned props. You know? Love those two. That was a big inspo for this podcast as well.
Huge inspo. I love them so much. They don't even know us.
I wrote down, because I was writing down like what lies that we had said in the first episode.
Yeah, I was just reading mine.
I forgot that there was also supposed to be Broad City.
Fuck, dude, we said Chapel Brown, Broad City.
Yeah,
Broad City is an amazing show. We'll get there. We'll get there, man. Just chill.
We got ahead of ourselves with having to watch it.
Yeah, they were just talking so much about all these things. There might be more lies,
but we didn't feel like watching it again.
Yeah, we didn't have to watch it.
Because the first time we watched it was in the hot tub.
Yeah. Sometimes it's really hard to just. I can't like work when I'm in a hot tub. Like come on.
So aside from ourselves, what have we been mooning and musing about?
Well, that show High Hopes on Hulu. We just watched the first episode before we recorded this, and I really, really want to watch the rest of the show.
We were so we went to our local hemp dispensary today, and when we came back, I was like, dude, we should watch this. And it's about this, like, more corporate, it's called MMD, and it stood for Medical Marijuana Dispensary, right?
Yes, yeah.
And it shows, like, the employees that work in this place, and there's this guy on there named, was it Freddie? Was his name Freddie?
I think his name was Freddie, yeah.
He reminds me of Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. Yeah. Hannah was saying that.
Literally just
so
like him.
So funny. If you all have Hulu, you should watch that. That show is hilarious.
Yeah, I was really, really enjoying it. I hope it has a second season.
And we checked IMDb.
Dude, you were off to a good start. Like,
yeah, I have a stuttering problem. Yeah. It happens rarely, but when it does, it's severe. It really is. Period. And I've been watching Jury Duty as well. I've been really into the reality TV right now, because those are so light, you know? Those are so just fun to watch.
You need a little bit of light comedy,
yeah,
you know?
And I love judging people.
Hey, you know,
like, because you know, it ain't hurting nobody. I would never act like that if I knew them.
I can't even get them on. Look, I can't even get them on.
I trust and believe in your forearm muscles. But you didn't, apparently.
My forearm muscles would break my glasses. For those who are only listening in audio,
Hannah was trying to put on her sunglasses.
I forgot, to be honest, with all right, well, that was a little hard. To be honest with everybody, damn, man. That's all I can think about now. I have headphones on, man. Covering my ears really hard. Hey, back off, man. Give me a break.
You need to get, like,
this is a lot of work, alright?
I got a case of the sillies.
Really hard not to. Oh, we went skating this past weekend. That was really, really fun. We hadn't gone skating like that in a really long time. I haven't used. Look, I do I do activities all the time, right? I'm using my muscles all the time.
Yeah. Hannah's been on a volleyball thing recently.
I hadn't skated in a long time, and you use different muscles. And when I don't skate like Megan, like I'm skateboarding, so I'm using like one leg to really like pump and like go faster, right? So I was so fucking sore.
So when you're skating too, do you have to like grip your toes?
So
to get like keep the board where you want it? Because I would think that would hurt weird muscles.
No, I'm like really particular about where I put my foot, the one that's balancing the board. There's like, they have, I don't know if they're screws, I guess, but those dots on the board, you like put your foot right on that, and I line it up. I forgot about that. OCD,
you told me
bro.
about that.
I'm like, I line it up every time, and I wiggle my foot, and I go every time. I have to do it a certain amount of times.
Professional skaters use that, or if it's like a...
I don't know. I definitely know it's giving my OCD, though. I was like, every time I have to wiggle my foot.
Make sure you get it.
Yeah, got it.
Honestly, the reason we stopped skating was because Hannah broke herself. And
we talked,
that took a lot to get over.
I think that was did we talk about the first episode? Oh my god, we did talk about that in the first episode. Yeah, but it's really fun going back, and I wasn't that scared. I rode my surf skate, if anybody knows what that is. That's super cool.
The surf skate is so cool. So I'm terrified of the skateboard. I roller skate on my like outdoor roller skates, but the skateboard freaks me out because I don't like that there's nowhere to like, I can't put another foot out to like balance myself. It's all gotta be in one spot.
That's why when that happens, I just bail. I hop off.
Yeah, so I'm scared to even try that. I'll get around to it one day though, but I'm focused on the roller skating. I forgot I was going with this. Oh, but yeah, Hannah
surf
fell
skate.
off. Oh.
Fuck off. We talked about that. Hannah didn't fall off nothing.
I mean, you did fall off.
Fuck off, man. They know. They're gonna know.
Did we talk about it in the first episode?
Yes. Y'all heard me say that literally like 5 seconds ago, right? I don't know if anybody's listening out there.
Y'all heard me say it. On Do Not Disturb.
Yeah. Anyway, skating was really fucking fun.
I didn't even say my point about the surf skate. I like to sit on it because that one it has like the way the truck is in the front.
Yeah, it's supposed to be so you can like
a surfboard. This is gonna
sound funny. You have to like whip it. You know, like when you're surfing, they really flick their feet up tight. So you can. I have a video
of Hannah doing it. Actually, I'll put it in the vid.
Yeah, put it in the vid. I just started, so it may look cool, but like let it be known that
I'll speed it up
like,
like
it's not cool.
So it looks cooler.
Yeah, put music behind it.
Yeah. But I like to sit on it because the way that like a truck works, which I don't know if anybody hasn't like skated, they don't know about this because I didn't know about it.
Yeah.
So there's some serious mechanics going on in like the way that the wheel bed works.
Yeah, so there's the trucks.
Yeah, so they have these little squishy things in them, like this kind of like squishy material, so you can kind of like tilt the wheels where you want it. So to turn a skateboard, if you've never skated before, you like put your weight on your one way or the other, and it makes the wheels kind of turn, which is but it has like that balance. Really really deeply on the surf skate, so it operates like a surfboard.
You step on that, you're like doing that all like automatically.
I like to sit on it and lean my weight to go different ways. That was really fun actually. I might buy one just to do that if it's not really expensive. How much was it? Do you remember?
Yeah, so that's the thing.
Was it crazy?
It's not crazy expensive, but it's like it's 3 digits.
3 digits?
See, that's scary because it could be upwards of like what 900, but I don't mean that. I mean like from 100.
Okay, but I was thinking like 50 to 90 range was what my brain was at.
No, because so you could probably find a surf skate or whatever somewhere that's around that. I'm sure somewhere, but I would
want the penny board.
I got the penny brand. Yeah. If anybody knows what that is, like I also have a penny board and a nickel board. It's so cute saying those names.
They are, and they look so cute too.
Yeah,
the aesthetic of having those.
So adorable. That's another thing. I checked their website again just to check out if they had updated anything. Dude, it's exactly the same. Everything looks exactly the same.
And we started this in 2020.
Yeah,
so it's been 4 years.
And I was hoping like maybe they got different graphics on it.
They have pink ones?
Of course, but it's always like all pink with a different wheel color maybe, or just like
no design on the bottom.
Yeah, so
that's unfortunate.
It really was, but anyway. Damn, I'm getting hungry.
Me too. We did eat a snack when we got home though from the hemp dispensary. We were having us a good old day today. They're always so nice to us in there. If you live in Louisville, y'all should check out One Love Hemp Dispensary. They have a lot of like non-THC products too. They have products that are just to help you sleep. They have CBD.
Yeah,
they have
I've
CBG.
actually always enjoyed my time going to that store.
And they're very kind and nice in there, and the place is woman-owned. So I'll give them a free plug on our small platform.
Yeah. Please go check it out.
And they have a discount for military nurses. They have Secret Sale Tuesday. We're really just becoming a commercial right now. But seriously, I love it in there.
Yeah, easily. I would just tell people to go just because it's awesome.
We were talking about too with the skating and like the hemp dispensary and stuff that like we just love Louisville so much, but I hate living in Kentucky.
Yeah,
like
Kentucky does suck.
We got our surf skate because we can't surfboard.
Yeah, dude. I just know in another life, if I was like born on a coast,
we'd be surfing, man. We got Chicken Joe on the wall.
Fucking yeah, Chicken Joe, bro.
He's on not a skateboard. he's on his corn surfboard.
Dude. He got one.
Oh my gosh.
This man got one.
Have y'all seen
us.
Surf's Up?
Megan, no fucking way.
What?
Megan.
Who?
He really is us.
Chicken Joe? Yeah, dude. We got that for a reason. We knew what we were doing.
I know, but like I truly was like, damn. We literally were talking about wanting to surf. And this man was like,
everyone's
I'm
taking
gonna go
things
do
too
it.
serious.
We're like, we're just gonna surf skate. And he's like, no, I'm gonna go fucking do it.
Oh my gosh. That's one of the things going on.
He did feel it in his nuggets.
In his nuggets. Get it? Because he's a chicken. But we were saying, like, so on that High Hopes show, so there's some Chicken Joe-esque people, which if y'all haven't seen Surf's Up, I think it's on Netflix. Did they take it off Netflix?
They're taking it off Netflix. God. Hey, while Megan's talking about that show, I'm going to figure that out for you.
If it's on there?
Yeah, just so they know, so they don't have to look it up.
If you haven't seen Surf's Up, I'm going to explain that one too. It's like a mockumentary, but it's cartoon penguins and other types of birds. And they're doing a surf competition. It's so stupid and funny. It's like so good. You all should watch more kids movies. Like, don't be embarrassed. They're so good.
Because like I can't even get my thought
They're
out.
so good. I love them.
Well,
I love kids movies.
Just because you're a fucking adult
we
doesn't
watched
mean you
Soul
can't
2
enjoy
recently,
that.
and that's so good. Anyway,
What
I
a
losing the
beautiful
plot of what I
film.
was trying to say. High Hopes. So there's some people that act like Chicken Joe, and they want to come in and...
It's not on anything.
Not on anything.
You
I'm
could
so
rent
sorry.
it or buy
so
it
good
on
thing
Amazon.
I gave that amazing synopsis, so you know what I'm talking about.
Don't have to watch it now.
But they have some people in there that are just chilling, trying to have a good time. There's like this guy named Freddie and a guy named Yuri, and they both are like wanting to come into work kind of high or whatever.
Yeah, dude. They said the woman, the manager there, she said, yeah, so you cannot like smoke or be high like while on the job, and it literally was. He was like.
He took pause. He said,
Like, he's
mind
like,
you, we're one episode
he
in.
Was like thinking about that. He was like, am I gonna enjoy this job?
They showed this man like so. It opened with him waking up for work. Immediately lights a blunt. He's smoking it in the shower, and then he smokes it between brushing his teeth. Like he took the toothbrush out to smoke the weed, and we were like, ooh, don't know about that.
I don't know if I can do that one.
What else was I talking about? When I was lost the plot. Oh, Soul. But yeah, kids movies. We've been just watching a lot of media recently.
Yeah.
Soul is also such a good movie. It had me listening to jazz in my car. Good. What was another one?
Turning Red. Turning Red.
Yeah, Hannah's been rewatching that one a lot.
That's a little bit of a hyper fixation right now. That's like a good comfort one. That really is a phenomenal movie. I tell you what,
it's entertaining.
My first time I watched it all the way through, I did cry really hard on that one. That one was a baller. Like Disney can do like some that'll make me cry obviously every time, but like that one was like that was a really good one.
Yeah, and so you want to talk about the plot of it a little bit without spoiling it?
I don't know if I can do that, man. I think you should do that.
You mean okay? So it centers around this teenage girl. She's 13? She hasn't started her period yet, and that's kind of like they do talk about that, and there was some controversy around that. Which
I think it's kind of like you can also look at it as a metaphor for like just how the movie was made.
Yeah, I think it was definitely a metaphor. But so yeah, she hasn't started her period yet, so that's how young she is.
Beautifully.
But it's definitely addresses like generational trauma and like daughterhood and motherhood in a way that is very like cute because it's a movie for children, so it's like it's heavy, but it's not so heavy that it like hurts you. Like Lady Bird, it's kind of similar to Lady Bird.
Lady Bird is a good movie.
But Lady Bird is like heavy because it's for adults.
Yeah.
Whereas this one is cute. Like there's like so she has this really, really cool friend group. I love her friend group.
They're so
I love the support that she has for them. But she gets to like a puberty age, and she starts turning into this giant red panda, and I think it is kind of a metaphor for puberty and just like feeling your feelings.
Yeah, like the the emotions that she gets from this boy band.
Yeah,
you know,
so whenever she feels strong emotions, she turns into her panda. Is like the plot. Yes. So it is kind of like puberty where you're just feeling your feelings super, super hard. But the boy band is really cute. Like Phineas and Billie Eilish made the songs for the boy band, and it's actually good music.
Good songs,
yeah, like I actually listen to it on Spotify sometimes. But the message of the movie has to do with generational trauma and not continuing the cycle of, I wouldn't say abuse, because her mom is just like smothering her. Yeah. So it's like a loving, and you can tell, I even pointed out at one point that you could tell by her room that she is a well-loved kid, like all the interests and stuff that she had. But her mom was just so strict and so like
nurturing her own
conservative childhood. Which that word's kind of associated with politics now, but you know what I mean. Like she's very old school.
Old school. Old school. We'll use
and May is like, I want to gyrate. She says that verbatim.
Yeah,
I gyrate, Mom.
Yeah, dude.
And like to the boy band. And her mom, there's a scene in it where her mom finds like her fantasizing about the boy at the Daisy Mart. God. And she draws him as a mermaid, which I thought was so funny.
She was just doodling and she was just having a cute, fun time.
And she felt embarrassed and like fell off the bed, rolled under the bed, and started drawing it more.
The magical world that is underneath her bed of all the hidden things from her mom.
Yeah.
But it's like it's who she really is under there. What a great movie.
And then when her mom finds it, the scene where she's looking in the mirror to herself and she's like, this can never happen again. Like, made me so sad because she was just being herself. Like, she was just feeling her feelings. And it has a happy ending. It does. So y'all should. It
truly does.
If y'all haven't seen Turning Red, please watch Turning Red.
Please watch that.
And Soul too. We've been on a Pixar movie kick. I think they're just so light, like they just feel good to watch.
Yeah, and they also address very
serious issues. So Soul, if you haven't seen Soul, is like about finding your spark. So it shows like new souls. Like this guy dies and he goes to like the
whatever you.
I don't know. I wouldn't even call it the after or before life. He goes into like a purgatory type thing, which sounds scary. It's really truly not. Like everybody's really nice.
It's like
there.
A waiting room type vibe.
Yeah, and he meets like the fresh souls, and the point of the fresh souls is they have to find their spark to be able to start life
on Earth. Yeah.
But it's a movie about just like there's a lot of jazz, which got me listening to jazz.
I do really like jazz. Yeah.
And it's just about like enjoying the little things in life, which I think we're all missing a little bit of. I really do. I think we've all gone so corporate. We've all gone so corporate, man.
Bro, you're so right.
We should all be surf skating around town.
Damn, I can't wait to ride my surf skate again.
I know. Ooh. I know. I'm going to go sit my ass on it too.
I want to ride with my feet.
When we went out, I put on my little booty denim shorts, like my high-waisted ones with my belt and my like cropped thing and my gold chain. I curled my hair and I felt like so 70s. I felt like I was rolling down the boardwalk and I was in a church parking lot in Kentucky. So ain't that artistic?
Man, guess what? The side is always empty. So and it's flat.
There's a playground too, which it has my favorite swing set in the whole world. And I love swinging. Hey, world? I love swinging.
You said world.
Yeah.
How can you?
I have only tried of the ones I've tried, you know. I've seen a picture of this one on the beach.
Where?
I don't know. But I've seen like people I know take pictures at it, so it's not like impossible to get to.
So we could
I guess I could ask, but they're like people I went to middle school with, so I feel weird asking.
Not worth it.
Yeah.
Hey, that one time you posted about that swing on that beach.
Hey, where was that ocean swing at?
Just let me know.
But they have it like, so it's like a wooden frame. That's the word.
Yeah, period.
It's a wooden frame, and it's literally just sitting in the ocean. And when I say that I would go sit on that for hours, I would. That sounds so fun. I love swinging. And like, just put your little headphones
swinging is really fucking fun. You know what I love?
It's so like good
my
for the brain.
My favorite form of swinging is actually in a hammock.
That's an equivalent. Yep, I like that too.
I like that kind of swinging too.
It's like one is more severe, you know, whereas one is more chill, and you're more of a chill one.
I'm more of a chill one, and you can get that severe. Yeah, I would swing in my hammock while you were like, watch how high I can get, and I'd be like, wow, look at you go.
I went to my grandma's house, so my second favorite swing is at my grandma's house.
Damn, bitch, how many you got?
2.
My fourth one is at this park. What were we saying?
I think my third one is at my dad's ex-girlfriend's apartment. She had a really good swing set.
Apartment?
Yeah.
Damn, that's pretty sick.
I know where it is, though. I could hit it up if I wanted to.
It would be kind of funky for a 25-year-old to
But
show
who's
up.
going to check me, though?
No one. I'm just saying it would be funky.
I might come off a little, like, if there's actually kids there.
That's what I'm saying. It's a playground. And you know what's kind of annoying? They're only for kids.
Yeah, what?
I
want to
know
do
where
stuff
my adult
outside. I hate
playgrounds
that
are.
I feel like a hooligan when
how
we're
are
out
you doing
skating and I'm
that?
like, what, a 25-year-old adult woman can't go have fun with her friends?
Do you know what it feels like to have
Stone
this
cold
wind in my
sober?
hair? Are you kidding me? Do you know what it feels like to drink my Slurpee while I watch
We
my
did have
friend roller
Slurpees
skate?
too. We had Maui Wowie Slurpees. they were peach. They were so good. But yeah, I love just doing like childlike things. I feel like we're all losing our whimsy.
Yeah.
Need to find our whimsy.
Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with having that whimsy.
I love to swing and I'm proud. I love to skate around a church parking lot and I'm proud. That's so Ethel Kane coded of us.
Yeah, let it be known that's how it's coded.
Yeah. Yeah. We're just chilling, you know, a bunch of gay people, except Harrison, rolling around the roller skate church
Yeah, and
park.
then we met this person with this dog.
He was a chill guy,
I think
too.
he really wanted to throw frisbee
He
with us.
did,
But
and he
had
did throw
his
frisbee
dog.
with us.
But he had his dog, so he, like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dog was like wouldn't catch it too. Like you could, she wanted to play with it, but she would rather wait till it dropped, and then she would try to.
Yeah, he
it
like
up.
called us over. He was like circling us, and I could tell he was like just thinking we were having a good time
he
and
was
wanted
like,
in
yeah,
on it.
he was like, damn, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and he was like, hey, throw the frisbee for the dog. So we did, and the dog was really cute and soft and awesome and athletic. Sometimes I think you guys don't give us an athlete.
Like an athlete.
Sometimes I think you guys don't think I'm an athlete.
See me as an athlete.
Okay, so
Anyways.
to talk about kids movies, if you haven't seen Fantastic Mr.
Okay,
Fox,
that movie really is so good.
it is.
I do really like the animation too. It's funky in the best way.
They got George Clooney to voice Mr. Fox.
George Clooney
And he does a
Meryl
phenomenal
Streep
job.
Does the
That
other
is Meryl
fronts.
Streep, isn't it?
Yeah.
Great movie. If you
Great
guys
movie.
follow me on Letterboxd, Megatron14 is going to be my username. I have it listed as one of my favorites. Also, you guys, if y'all love movies and haven't gotten into Letterboxd, get into Letterboxd. The fucking I've been rating every single movie that I watch on there, every single one, rewatches and everything, and then I go look at the other reviews, and it's pure comedy on there. Like everyone on there is a freaking comedian.
You know what sucks? Is I got that because I also too love movies.
You do.
And I would love to write about it every time I think about after I watch a movie and I go because I'd
don't
have to
want
like
to?
really write it all out.
So what
So
I've been
I think
doing
we should
in
come
life
back
in
to it.
general,
Okay.
here's my life
I like this.
philosophy. It's not actually my life philosophy, it's what I wish
What the
my
hell
life
are we gonna
philosophy
name
was.
this episode, Megan?
I've already been thinking about it. I was thinking kids movies.
Okay, good. Okay, your life philosophy, go.
My life philosophy is forgot. Nope, found it. Lost it. Nope. Found it. I'm trying to work really hard on not taking myself too seriously, but taking myself exactly seriously enough. Because I feel like I'm losing an essence of fun. Like the podcast, I was really, really, really excited to do it. And I started stressing myself out because everything just seemed so imperfect. And then I was like, that's the beauty of it. Is that it is us. Like, it is us at our essence.
To try to figure out, too, because it is a passion project, so we're really, like, this is...
It's an art
near and
piece in a
dear.
way.
Yes.
We're doing an art piece about, you know, just life.
And how
Yeah.
our friendship handles life, I guess. What a cool way to phrase that.
Thank you.
Damn.
I've also been taking pictures. I'm just going all around town, I guess. I've also been taking pictures of, like, little mundane things that I love. And I'm trying to paint them because I've been doing, like, watercolors. So I took a picture before this episode of the scene of, like, our podcast with my cat in the middle of it.
From above.
And I'm going to paint it. And I was thinking about also painting my toes in the bathtub because I love
Loves
hot
taking
water.
baths. Oh.
I'm not drinking it, being in it.
That's why I said baths.
Same thing.
But I've never heard someone go, hey man, I love hot water.
I do. You can put it in a little jar and put it on your period cramps.
Whoa.
You can sit in it for your period cramps.
You
can sit in it for not your period cramps.
Dude, stop. You're like giving me them right now. Please stop.
You could sit in the hot tub and drink alcohol, and you're going to feel it in your brain faster because all your blood vessels opened up and it's pumping through your veins faster. Oh, I got a case of the soup.
We're having a great time.
What would you take a picture of?
To draw?
Like, just like mundane, yeah, I guess to draw, but like just mundane stuff that just brings you so much joy, like in every day-to-day.
Well, you say mundane, but I would automatically want to draw my skateboards.
That's a good one.
All of them in one shot. I think I would want to draw probably a tennis racket and then like a pickleball paddle.
That's good. So you're going for your like hobbies.
Yeah, like what I do, like during my day-to-day, like what I'm doing during the week. I would draw like our podcast equipment or something like that.
The microphones.
Yeah, I think because I don't, to start out, I would do the stuff that's in my life, and then I would branch out. Yeah.
That's a good one.
All right, man. Okay, fine. I'll go get some pencils.
Some art supplies. I have some. We can. You know what? After this, I'll give you some.
Do you have the one I want though?
No.
Okay.
Beggars can't be choosers, can they?
Hey, bitch.
I have colored pencils. I have the Prismacolor colored pencils.
I was going to town that one day.
Yeah, you were.
With those.
And I have an art notebook over there. Hell yeah. We'll post a picture of how that goes.
Hell yeah, man.
I was gonna say something else. Oh. What else do I love in my day-to-day? I was also gonna paint the inside of my cup. I love my cup. I love my ice water.
The inside of your cup?
Yeah.
So would you take
like where it's reflective? I think that would look really cool in a watercolor painting, even though I suck, but that's kind of the beauty of it.
Would you have the lid
off to the side?
Like hanging over the side?
Yeah.
Dude, I feel like there's so
because I get so excited. I get an immediate dopamine rush when I go to bed at night and I go fill up my cup with fresh ice water, and then I have water in it, and then I look at it in the fridge light and I see that crispy ice cold Arctic water in there that an orca could live in.
So
that I'm gonna drink and consume.
Damn it.
Love it.
That
so good.
Really good right now. I'm gonna take a sip of my
I know. I talked you into it, didn't I? Salesperson. I could sell water.
You sound like that guy selling air. The guy selling
Buy
air.
your bottled air. Oh my God, we're really on the kids' movies today. That's from the Lorax.
Lorax. Taylor Swift. Zac Efron.
I speak for the trees. Do you think they dated?
No.
I don't either.
I think that they did hang out.
I think so too.
Ellen
tried to paint it out though. That was weird of Ellen.
But that was like the whole thing. It's like I cannot emphasize enough how annoying it is when people like on those shows and like do interviews like that. I get it. It's their job and that's what people ask for, but it's like I would not be able to do that. Like because I used to hate when I would be out with friends, certain friends, and people would not stop just insinuating that we were dating.
Yeah, but did you ever have a friend that looked like Zac Efron in the early 2000s? Because I don't know if I would get offended by that. You thought I did that? You thought I could pull him? Thank you. That's a compliment. Zac Efron, what was that, 2012?
I agree with what you're saying. Oh my God, did you hear my belly?
I did.
Damn, I'm hungry.
Yeah, I forgot. Hannah, okay, so Hannah has an extreme aversion to, not an extreme aversion, but like the friendship to lovers pipeline is not for Hannah.
I just don't get it. That's what it is. I just don't get it.
She has her like relationships compartmentalized so nicely.
You say it like it's like so computer like robot. It's not. Love is on a spectrum, man.
It is.
I love everyone that.
I'm not saying it in a negative context. I'm just giving people some insight into your brain. Because that is what it is. You have your boundaries. As you should. Everyone should have their boundaries. I don't think I could do it either, personally, because in books, I like it, and in, like, certain movies, I can get down with it.
I love it in books and movies.
But for myself...
Because it is fun to see it happen.
Yeah. None of my friends.
Well,
like, I find all of my friends attractive in a certain way, but I could not date my friends either.
Exactly my point. I don't see how it can happen unless
There was already
they're
a base
going
attraction.
and they're lying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's like you all decided to be friends because it couldn't happen when you all met. It wasn't the right time. Or you all both had like a mutual understanding, but it was not discussed. You know how you can like feel out a vibe. You
It's
just
like
know
one day.
it's not time for us.
That makes sense.
That's what I'm saying.
In that one.
We'll get there one day. That type of thing.
That's a show on Netflix where it's a friends to lovers
finished it
trope.
yet, so
it's
watch
really good,
out.
but we're
I
avoiding
watched
the
the
last
movie
episode.
with Anne Hathaway, and I forgot the guy's name, but it was a really great movie, but it just about killed me. So it's
Emotionally
really fucking
taxing.
sad. So really good though.
But yeah,
But
you
watch
know what
out.
I don't like though? I don't think anybody likes this, but whenever men try to do the friends to lovers trope and it's not for them, like I'm talking about the fictional friend zone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, just because you're nice to a guy and like give them attention doesn't mean you want to be
I'm
with them.
interested in
that makes me
dating you or
wary of
being
even
with you.
befriending men because of how they get
Well,
with
I
that.
have,
So
like-
you have problems with
Yeah,
that. So I see
dude.
where your head's at completely.
Because I go in
yeah, Hannah's
to that,
really flirty.
yeah,
like that's just who she
because
is
I'm
inherently.
because that's how I'm gonna like hit it off with somebody.
Yeah.
I want to see if you can match my energy with that.
But it doesn't
Super
mean,
fucking
and
annoying.
especially not like with men, it doesn't mean
Yeah,
anything,
dude.
but they just take it
is
so to
really
heart.
annoying.
It could also have something to do with
It's hard to
our
not
work
do that.
environment.
What'd you say?
I mean, it's happened with all people that work with us. So it's like, I don't know, something funky's going on where we
That's
work.
happened to me before work, though.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're
We're
just
getting
like,
off topic.
what topic were we on?
Kids movies.
But yeah, this all started with the
We
Lorax.
didn't have a topic. We didn't have a topic. Well, I don't know. That felt like a pretty good episode.
Yeah, I'm ready to wrap it up. You
All
ready for
right.
your quote?
You guys ready for this quote? I love this quote. I decided, to go as far back as I could when I started writing quotes.
I didn't even see the year on it. That is so old.
It's funny. This wasn't even as far back. It wasn't even as far back as it was. But it's from 2020. Megan Owens, could have guessed it, said, "Out of all the holes to be in," that's like top 10. Can't tell you. I'm usually really good at remembering what we were talking about.
That's so funny out of context, though.
I know. I had to write it down. I was like, "What the hell is that?"
And if we remembered it in context, it might not be as funny.
That's why these are fun to write down.
All right.
Damn, what a quote.
We'll see you guys
Later.
next week. Thanks so much for tuning in on our first week. Oh my gosh, I forgot this is tomorrow.
So exciting.
Yeah, we'll see y'all next week.
I forgot it's tomorrow. What an intense episode.